Hello, my name is John Barry. I'm a Professor of Green Political Economy at Queen's University, Belfast, just a short hop away from Glasgow, where COP26, the Conference of the Parties, the big climate change conference is just about to begin. This message is to my fellow academics at senior levels who've been perhaps working on issues of climate, low carbon energy transitions, the ecological crisis for many years, and have been producing peer-reviewed scientific and social scientific research. I think people at our level of the profession need to stand up and stand out. We need to speak outside the academy in the media, getting alongside our communities, citizens groups, faith communities, trade unions, and certainly policymakers and businesses. Because what we're facing is nothing short of a climate and ecological calamity. But we can rise to the challenge if we see and mobilise all our resources, intellectual, material, labour, human ingenuity, technology. We're going to need everything. But academics have an enormous responsibility, I think, in terms of using our privilege as knowledge workers to communicate the severity of the crisis and to outline the options for change. Technology will not save us. The state will not save us. We are going to need technological innovation. We are going to need state action of the sort we've seen during the pandemic, but at a bigger scale and at a greater pace. What we need ultimately is to mobilise all our society's resources in the face of not just rising to the challenge of the climate and ecological crisis, but we can fix so many other problems in our societies. The inequality, gender discrimination, discrimination against First Nations peoples, and rising to the challenge of the climate and ecological emergency, we can indeed create better societies. This is what I believe in terms of building back better out of the pandemic. But the knowledge we have as senior academics comes with responsibility to how do we use that. And I think we need our universities and indeed our academics within those universities to be much more vocal in terms of distributing our knowledge to those who will listen and preparing our peoples and communities for what lies ahead in terms of the radical transformations we are going to have to undergo in terms of how we produce energy, how we transport ourselves, how we heat our homes, and indeed how we grow and what food we eat. This is an exciting challenge, but one that we will not see unless we accept the severity of the crisis, see it akin to wartime mobilisation, and come together as states, come together as communities, come together as one people and indeed one species, to create the conditions whereby we can look back in the years ahead and say we rose to the challenge and took the opportunities that are going to come with this transition to a low carbon economy. So please, if you are a senior academic and what I say resonates with you, please join the strike next week, Saturday the 6th of November. Then let your voice be heard and find other ways in which you're using your knowledge and your privilege and your power to the extent that you can to galvanise our people, our communities, in terms of rising to this challenge and taking the opportunities. Thanks for listening.